Hi guys, Julia here from Accessorize Your Life. I'm going to be using the Silent Night palette from Lorella again. And just to speak on the shadows, I think there's two basic formulas I have. They are mattes and they are shimmers, if you can see them here. The mattes are not buttery soft, but they're okay. I don't get a lot of kick up with them. As you can see, the palette is still pretty clean. And the shimmers, they're somewhere between a butter and a cream feel or texture to them. Again, not a lot of kick up with them. They go on kind of, I won't say stiff, but as your finger works with them, they seem to get a little creamier or a little softer to work with. So they are nice. They're not exceptionally nice. But anyway, I just wanted to give you an idea of what to expect from this palette. Let's see, there's 2, 4, 5, so there's 15 shadows in this palette, and it's definitely a smoky palette. You can create some great smoky looks, as I've already done using the purple. So this time around, I think I want to go on the far side and maybe do something over here. Not the taupey colors or brown colors, but more of the grays, I think. Kind of looking at that blue as if, yes, indeed. But I think I'm going to pass on the blue this time and just work with the color here that's called Angel. This one Twilight, and this one Night, if you can see that. Let me turn it around. Night, Twilight, and Angel. And maybe some other colors, I'm not sure. There is another, maybe this Night has some twinkly or glitter in it, a twinkly look, because there's another black and it's called Silent right here. So let's see. Yes, that's definitely a matte, and you can see the formula. It's just there, and this is Night. Ooh, this one is Night. So maybe it doesn't have any glitter, I don't think, in it. It's just deeper and richer. So if that's what we have, that's what we have. Let me get this off my fingers and we'll get started. How are you guys doing? Do you have snow where you are, and how are you coping? I hope you're staying positive and taking turns with your family members, taking care of one another, you know, shoveling snow, cooking, whatever it is, you know, because we can get burned out. And we don't want to get burned out. We want to keep things balanced. And we want to not overwork one person times like this. And yeah, just share. Share in the load. So I'm going to put on a little bit of lip cream from Juvia's Place. And by the way, everything that I'm using is in my Shop My Stash tray. Next, I'm going in with the Milk Eye Primer. And I like it because it has a wand. It's in a plastic tube. That's okay by me. But I find sometimes tubes are hard to get all of the product out of, especially when you get down to the bottom, short of having to cut it open. But if it's not too stiff of a plastic, you can try to squeeze it up. Okay, that's on. And I think we're going to do the eyes first. So this time around, I think I'm going to start with a lighter color, and I'm going to do that Twilight right there. Put it on my brush on all sides, and there is some kick up, but it's not bad. So we're going to do that up here. Need a little more. Just going to pat it down. Maybe that's better. Yes, definitely better for these eyes. Gonna come in some. Ooh, I have more than I thought I had.
Here.
I need to go out and get a shovel with more snow coming. Now I'm going to take a clean, fluffier, thicker brush here and just lightly buff that in. And as it's doing so, it's kind of taking some away. It's just making it look neater. As you can see, smoothing it out some. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Okay, I think I'm going to go into Heavenly. I didn't think I would, but it's sort of a gray color as well. I'm going to take the initial brush I used, just go in there. It has a little shimmer to it, not really any kick up like that matte Twilight had. And now I think, let me just see how this looks. Yeah, there's quite a bit of shimmer there, so I'm trying to get below that Twilight color and not right on it. It's like a gunmetal. And I'm going to go back in, kind of messed up a little bit on this one side. So I'm going to go back in with Twilight and try to get a little more of that right here. I do want to see it. Yeah, that's good. Now going back in with Heavenly, which is kind of a shimmery gunmetal color, bringing it down to the inner area here, inner corner. Gonna stop there. Really doesn't look much different from the previous color. Now I think we're gonna have to use Silent. It probably should have been the color I used instead of Heavenly because of the shimmer. It is black, but I think I want to go in with it. The good thing is putting it up there allows the color to be seen, because with my hooded eyes, when I open my eyes, you don't see usually the color that much when it's on the mobile lid. But putting the color up higher, and I think I've spoke on this before, you actually see the color. Now on me this seems quite deep enough, and it seems like I'm just going crazy on this, my right eye, your left eye, but it seems like I'm out of control over here, that I just cannot get it working for me, whereas this eye I have more control. It seems I'm doing better. Yeah, I have more shadow on this eye than I have here. Let's work it down a little bit. And I feel like I've gotten darker than what I expected to get already. So, what will I do? I'm going to go back into Twilight. I'm going to go into that lighter color and just buff up, because this matte, that's quite powdery, it's just going to have to be it, because the other colors are so dark. What a look. Yeah, I didn't expect to get quite dark so soon, or smoky should I say, so soon, but it is what it is. And half of the time I just roll with the looks I get, and I like it. So I definitely have most of my color, my interest up on the crease and above. But you know what I gotta do? I'm going to go in with Night, the deepest shade, and I'm going to take that on the outer corner, tapping it in and bringing it down some, a little more. There I went again. This side's much deeper. What is going on? Okay, let's work that out. I'm just not going to worry about it. I'm just going to work it out. Let's get another brush here. It's clean, but I like it. Okay, let's just work this in, up and over. This one's coming up higher here. This one's down a little lower. Let's bring it up. I see a little bit of splotchiness, right in here, where it just needs a little color. So I'm going in with that Heavenly, or maybe a little bit of that Angel finally, you know? Just bring a little bit of that Angel right here and bring it over. Angel's much lighter, but it gives it something. Yeah, I like that. Now let's get into the foundation. Let's do our base. I think I already put this on. I may have told you that I did. I put on the Smashbox. This is the mattifying primer for the face. I got that on. So I'm going in with the foundation that I have been using from this Shop My Stash, which is Clinique. This is the Stay Matte formula. And we're just going to use a Morphe brush. I think this is a Morphe E63 maybe. Putting a little bit of foundation on here. And let's just put it where we need it the most. Pretty nice. I love the coverage of this. And next I'm going in with my Kaja. These are the concealers I chose for this Shop My Stash. And yes, I'm going to start with the deeper one first. They're in glass tubes with a wand. Just a little bit here, here, and then on the bridge of my nose. Let's do the bronzer today by Mario. Let's do his bronzer. Reaching for a minted brush, going into this powdered bronzer. Just going to take it here and around. Not too much. I think that's going to be enough of this for now. Not even doing color correcting with my MAC. And we're going to move into, I think, blush next. I picked Juvia's Place for my tray. This is volume 1. It has a rusty kind of color here. At least I see it looking kind of rosy, rusty. And then an orange kind of color here. Let's just do the orange for the sake of it. Finding a good brush to use. Here's one. I think I want to blend this in before I go in with my blush. I think I should. So let's do that. And I use the lighter concealer. I hope I didn't say blush, that I'm blending blush. But anyway, I'll find out when I edit this. I'm using a lighter concealer here to take the attention away from under the eyes, where I can still look a little dark, and bring some light here. And what's left over I'm putting in the center of my forehead. Yeah. Now it's time to blush her up. Taking this nice kind of thick fluffy brush that's angled. This is a 04 and it's a rough brush. So let's go into this pretty orange color. We're going to start off light. Take it from the back slightly to the front. I like that. It's kind of a natural color for me. I like that color. I don't think I've used that color much, because I was thinking it was more of a summery color. But you know, guys, not so. Not so. I like it. Just the right amount. Just the right amount. For a lippy, I don't know if my lippy, because I didn't choose mini, is going to go with that. So I'm just going to, well, the lippy I chose is from Clinique. Often I like for my blush and lips to be in the similar shade or hue. So I'm going to go with this what is it, Kiko Milano? Yeah, it's pinky. Again, it's not quite the color I had in mind. Let's see what else I have up here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead with it and use some of that blush on my lips. So this has shimmer. And you see that little pink highlight it has to it? Almost an iridescent look. I kind of like it with the eyes, but I want to go in with some of this on my finger and tap it. Choose a different finger now. I want to stick it back in there. For under the brow, I left some space there. Right here. Let's just make sure there's nothing there. Let's go in with Holy. It's kind of a taupe. It's almost not there on me. Alrighty, now the lower lash line can go with that same brush. It's not going to hurt anything. We're going to go in with that blue because I'm just dying to. So right here. Not all the way over. Now let's go in with, let's try Angel. It's a very light color right there. in the corner over. Yeah. A little more. These are pretty creamy. They're not going anywhere. They're staying pretty much where I put them. Well guys, that's my look. I hope you are enjoying the snowfall if you are in fact getting snow, or the snow that's already blanketed your ground, your house, your car that has just taken over everything. You know, my Christmas lights are still out. I can't get to them. They're covered with snow. So I'm not going to worry about it. They're coming on. I see little twinkles of light through the snow, but usually I take my lights down on the 6th of January, Epiphany. This year it snowed, so I didn't get to it. But anyway, this is the look I created, a nice smoky eye, if you will, with the Silent Night palette from Lorella. I think it's the perfect smoky eye palette for wintry nights. And it is quite quiet out there at nighttime with all the snow on the ground. People are not moving around much. But sometimes you just want to get out the house because you've been in the house too much. And a smoky eye with a nice sweater dress and furry hat is the right ticket. Guys, this is the look. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I love you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. And if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and become a part of the community so that you're notified when you hit that bell when I upload. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. So long.